Alrighty, first grade, so we just finished up our long and short I lesson, so it's time to play an academic game. Raise your hand if you'd like to play an academic game this morning. Me too, I'd love to play one. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is Mrs. Larson's going to call you by row to make our circle on the carpet. Okay, and then I'll explain to you how we're going to play our game this morning. So row 1, come on over. Row 2. Row 3. And back to you. Scooch over that way a little bit. There we go. Does everyone have enough room?
Yeah.
And can everyone see okay?
Yeah.
Yes, we're good. Alrighty, so before we start our academic game this morning, I want to go through our targets that we went through this morning for our lesson. And they're going to go right into our game, which is pretty cool. So our first one says, I can demonstrate an understanding of my spoken words, syllables, and sounds. So what that means is that you understand what the sounds are, what syllables are, and how they work together to make words. Thumbs up if you understand that. Yes, you do an amazing job with that. And then the second one is I can know and apply grade level phonics. So I know all of my sounds and I use my resources in the classroom. I use my alphabet wall and I use my word wall and I decode my words. I sound them out. Thumbs up if you do that as well. Yes, you are wonderful readers in here. Very proud of you. Ready? So we're going to be bringing those targets into our game this morning. Your game today is called Roll, Read, and Color. And all of you have your reading partners that we use for our games, so you know who those people are. Let's have Kaylee, can you be my partner this morning? I'm going to show you how to play our game with Miss Kaylee. So Kaylee, could you guys change? Thanks. Thank you, because Kaylee's usually my partner here. Alrighty, so Kaylee, what color would you like to be this morning? Orange? Okay, and I'll be yellow. Alrighty. So what we're going to be doing is you and your partner are going to be sharing a die. And how many faces are on a die? How many are there? Clarissa? Is she right, first grade?
Yes.
Yes, there are 6 faces to a die. Alrighty. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be rolling our die to see what number or what face we get. Okay, so is it okay if Mrs. Larson goes first?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Okay, Mrs. Larson is going to go first. Alrighty. Lily, what did I roll?
6.
I rolled a 6. So Mrs. Larson's going to find my 6, my face that has a 6, and then I'm going to read the first word underneath the 6. Now first grade, I want everyone to look at this word real quick. I want everyone to look at that word. Does everyone see it? Can everyone see that word right there? Okay, that's Mrs. Larson's word. Now, I need to figure out in my head if that's a short I or a long I. What are some clues that tells me what vowel, if it's a short or long vowel? Jasmine.
If there's a silent E or not.
If there's a silent E on the end. Is there a silent E on there, first grade?
No.
No. So what sound is it going to make? May?
I.
What kind of I? Short or long? Short. First grade. Short I says what? Short I says it. And what does long I say? Long I says I. Very good. So this is going to say the short I, if. So Mrs. Larson's going to sound it out. Ready? Do you want to sound it out with me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sound it out together. Ready? List. Word? List. List. Did Mrs. Larson get the word right? Yes. So I get to color in my box. I get to color it in with my yellow because my color is going to be yellow and Kaylee's is going to be orange. Okay, Kaylee, your turn.
1.
What face did Kaylee get, Dakota?
1.
1. So she's going to go under the face of 1. Okay, and Kaylee, what word is that, sweetheart?
White.
White. How did you know that that's a long I?
Because there's a silent E.
There's a silent E on the end. Good job, sweetheart. So did she get it right first grade?
Yes.
Yes, she gets to color her square in. Okay. Okay, Mrs. Larson's turn. I'm gonna roll one more time. Okay, what did I roll, Cadence?
4.
A 4. I rolled a 4. So here's my 4, and here's my word. Oh, there's a silent E on the end. Hasten, there's a silent E, so what does that mean?
The I's long.
It's gonna be long. What sound does that make?
I.
I. Let's sound it out together, first grade. Ready?
I.
Word?
Line.
Line. What if I said limb? What if I said limb for this one? Would I be correct, Ethan? No. So could I color it in if I get it wrong? Nope. So if I would say limb, Kaylee would say, oh, Mrs. Larson, you got it wrong. Shoot. So then I can't color it in because I got it wrong. Then it would be Kaylee's turn. But we did get it right. We said line, so then we can color it in. Okay? Does anyone have any questions on how to play the game this morning? No? Remember, what sounds are we working with? We're working with the short I that says it and the long I that says I. Okay? Do you think you're ready to play with your partner? Okay. Can everyone slant for me? Alrighty. Remember your targets that you're working with throughout the lesson, throughout your game. First grade, Mrs. Larson, when you go back to your partner groups, I'm going to give you your sheet and a die. When it's time to be done, Mrs. Larson's going to ring the bell. So when you hear this, that means, oh, I have to stop, I have to put my marker cap on, and I need to slant. Okay? Thumbs up if you think you can do that. Awesome. Okay, I want to make sure that we're all understanding the game, so let's put our fist to our chest. Let's do our Marzano scale real quick. Remember, a 4 means that I know it and I can teach it. 3 means that I understand it, I can do it by myself. 2 means, I kind of get it. And 1 means I need a lot of help with it. Okay, fists ready, eyes on Mrs. Larson. 3, 2, 1, show Mrs. Larson. Perfect, great. Okay, thanks, you can put them down. I think we're ready. Looks like you're all ready to go. Mrs. Larson will be walking around to make sure that you're understanding the game and that you are working well with your partner and you're following your expectations. And I know you will. Alrighty, so row 1, you may stand up and I'll give you your materials and you can go slant at your spot. Row 2. Row 3. And back table. Okay. Yep. Is everyone slanting? Thank you. Alrighty. So the first direction I want to give you before you start is I'd like for you to take your marker and for both of you to write your name on the top of the academic name. Let's write our names. We should be done. Our marker cap's on in 3, 2, 1, and 0. Raise your hand if you go first during our academic games this week. Raise your hand if it's your turn to go first. Okay, so you may take the die and you may start. Remember, Mrs. Larson will be walking around and I'll ring the bell when it's time to be done. You may start.